Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we have some Titanfall 2. What we're going to be doing today is actually covering patch notes. Now these are going to be changes that have happened to Titanfall 2 as a result of fan feedback from the first multiplayer tech test. If you guys don't know, the second and final multiplayer tech test for Titanfall 2 will be happening this weekend. It is going to be starting on Friday, August 26th, and it's going to be running until Sunday, August 28th. Now this is going to be the final time that you can play Titanfall 2 for free, so if you're somebody who's a bit apprehensive as to whether or not they actually want to purchase the game, which I don't blame you. I mean, there's so many great shooter games coming out this year. Give it a shot. If you have an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, you can download the tech test for free and play it for free this weekend. There's going to be a whole new multiplayer map to test out. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. But like I mentioned, as a result of fan feedback, they have actually made a number of changes to Titanfall 2. Namely, they have changed around the Titans a little bit. They've changed around a pilot ability. They've changed around how the time to kill is going to work and the mobility. And they've also changed around the bounty hunt game mode. And we're going to be covering all of these patch notes here in this video, but if you guys would like to read them for yourselves, there's going to be a link to the official blog post over on the official Titanfall website down there in the video description. Let's start things off here with the Titans, because of course they got a lot of feedback in regards to the Titans in Titanfall 2's first tech test. A lot of people were upset with how weak the Titans were and how infrequently you actually were able to play in a Titan because you did not earn them very quickly. They have tried to change both of those things. So Titans are now going to be earned basically passively. So pilots will earn a small amount of their Titan meter every 5 seconds from now on, and that's actually pretty interesting, and that's more along the lines of what we saw in the original Titanfall, where you're just passively going to be earning your Titan. So after a period of time, no matter what, you're going to actually be able to earn your Titan, but of course you can accelerate the rate at which you earn your Titan by getting kills, damaging Titans, capturing objectives, so on and so forth. They've also tried to make it so your Titans live a little bit longer by changing how the charge rifles work. So what they did is they took the anti-Titan weapon, the charge rifle, and they gave it more damage fall off at a range than it had previously. And the idea is people aren't going to be able to snipe you with the thing anymore and kill your Titan very quickly. They're going to have to get up close and personal. Therefore, it's kind of a minor buff to your Titan, making it so you should, in theory, live a little bit longer. Both of those changes, I think, are going to be pretty good for the game going forward. Next up, let's talk about the mobility. So a lot of feedback came in saying that Titanfall 2 felt slower and clunkier than the original Titanfall. Respawn saw this feedback and they decided to actually make some changes. They have increased your base, wall running, and airspeed. They have increased your maximum wall running speed. They have also increased the acceleration you have while jumping off of walls, and Titan dashes now recharge 2 seconds faster than they did previously. As a result of these changes, I imagine the tech test this weekend is going to be a lot more fast-paced than the first weekend, and that sounds like a lot of fun, because while I did enjoy the tech test, it was kind of slow at times. As somebody who plays a lot of amped hardpoint, I kind of felt like, I don't know, the world was kind of empty. I couldn't really find people because no one was really moving around a whole lot, and I wonder if by changing around the speed at which we can move and stuff like that, if the maps are going to be a little bit more fast-paced and therefore a little bit more hectic than they were previously. We're gonna have to see. Next up, let's talk about the pilot ability cloak. So what they've actually done here is they have made it so you are slightly more visible to other pilots than you were previously. Therefore, they have nerfed the pilot cloak ability. Next up, let's talk about the game mode bounty hunt, which has actually been changed. Now, I can't say whether or not these changes are going to be good because I did not like playing the bounty hunt game mode. It wasn't for me. I like amped hardpoint. That's where I spent most of my time in the first weekend of the tech test, but they changed around bounty hunt a little bit, and let me cover that for you here in this video. So starting things off here, they changed the score limit. They changed it to 5,000, which is down from 6,000 because too many bounty hunt matches were ending at the time limit rather than the score limit. That sounds like a good idea to me. The one game I did play a bounty hunt where I was super confused and had no idea what was going on, it seemed to drag on for absolutely ages, and by doing this, they're hoping to make it so the game mode is a little bit more fast-paced. The other change they have actually made is the banking phase in bounty hunt is only going to last 45 seconds now, which is down from what it was previously, which was 1 minute. So it's actually going to be 15 seconds shorter than previously. Therefore, it's going to be more time where you're actually out there killing the AI, and therefore, maybe the game mode is going to be a little bit more fast-paced than it was previously, which sounds pretty good if you ask me. Next up, I regret to inform you that the invite friends feature will still be broken, and to paraphrase what they said in the patch notes, and again, feel free to read them fully for yourselves, they said that they needed to patch the certification quickly to ensure gameplay changes could make it in for this weekend's tech test, and as a result, they simply did not have time to fix the invite friends bug, which sounds pretty awful to me, man. A lot of people like playing games socially, and making it so they can't play Titanfall 2 with friends, at least here in the tech test, that's definitely a bad thing. I wish they could have actually fixed that. Last but not least, let's talk about the Amped Happy Hour call sign. So what is the Amped Happy Hour call sign, you may be asking? So it's a special call sign that you can earn this weekend. So basically what you do to earn this thing is you just need to play sometime between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific on Saturday, or between 4 and 5 p.m. Pacific on Sunday. If you do that, you earn this special call sign, which is going to be a bit of a badge of honor, like, hey, I earned this thing during the multiplayer tech test. You guys can't earn it anymore. This is a really cool thing. Although you can earn it after the tech test, because I've already announced that the same call sign will be given to anybody who plays Titanfall 2 on launch day, and this will of course include PC players who were excluded from the multiplayer tech test. So you could earn this Amped Happy Hour call sign by playing at specific times this weekend, again between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific on Saturday, or between 4 and 5 p.m. Pacific on Sunday, or you could just play on launch day when Titanfall 2 actually comes out. Either way, that's how you get the call sign. I just wanted to mention it because it was in the patch notes, and maybe people are actually interested in trying to earn this thing. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, please drop me a rating and let me know down there in the comment section below what other changes would you guys personally like to make to Titanfall 2 that wasn't already in these patch notes. Now, for me personally, I think Titanfall 2 is pretty fun. I think they're going to continue tweaking how fast you can actually earn your Titans and how long your Titans can actually survive. But if there's one thing I would like to see them change, is really try to make it so the assault rifle is a little bit weaker than it was previously. I mean, that's the biggest complaint that I had, is the assault rifle felt like it was a little bit too strong, like it was good in just about every situation. Although, again, that's something that can be changed just by tweaking numbers and stuff like that. So we'll have to see what they're going to do with that. But overall, I've really enjoyed my time so far with Titanfall 2. I'm definitely looking forward to rekindling that this coming weekend. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.